Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel Blue Collar Cards. I'm Trevor. I thought I would do a real quick Strongsville show weekend recap and show off some of my pickups I made this weekend. And the Strongsville show recap is real quick. I did not attend, so I did not pick up any cards there. But we did have a local show in town yesterday, and I stopped by and I did pick up a few things. I thought I'd take a chance to show them. I hope looked like everybody had fun at Strongsville. Looked like everybody enjoyed the show. That it lived up to and possibly exceeded some expectations. So I think that it will continue to be the show of choice for the vintage community, at least for now. All things change though, so I might be wrong. But I'll get the camera turned around and show you the pickups that I made this weekend here at home. All right, so Saturday at the local card show, first card I picked up was this 70 Kellogg's football card of Merlin Olsen. And then I picked up a nostalgia card for me. This is a card I always wanted once I found out about it, and I've had some of the other versions of it, but this is the first one I've had with it actually written out on the bat knob. The infamous F-Face Billy Ripken card. And that's a pretty sharp card, pretty well-centered card. So who knows what. I may keep that ungraded. I may send it in at some point. Who knows. Then a friend of mine that's a dealer, we go to card shows every now and then just to look, like the Moeller show, Black Friday weekend, had some 52 tops that I ended up buying. I bought this George Kell because it's a wonderfully centered version of it, and has a little bit of honest corners, but nothing too bad. I thought it was a beautiful card. And I mean, 52 tops Hall of Famer, I figure I might as well, And then I bought this card. I already have a copy, but I showed it a couple of weeks ago on Card Room Live. But I bought this one specifically to give as a gift to a 8-9-year-old collector that's really into baseball cards, and I bought this to give to him so he can read the back, and figure I might as well corrupt him early and have him learn about a crazed girl shooting Eddie Waitkus. But I think more importantly, learning that during World War II, he won 4 battle stars and was wounded as an amphibious engineer sergeant in the Pacific. And then I bought both these from the same dealer. I'll say dealer. He's young. I don't even think he's as old as Garrett Wells of Ballpark Memories, but young man had a table set up, and he's had one the last couple of local shows, but I walked in and I seen this Topps 5-star Barry Larkin autograph. Oh, wow, that's something else. That's a 2023. I just stuck it in a Mag Pro. I think that's in a 130 point Mag Pro. Well, that's, it's too wide to fit in the holder. I thought that was pretty awesome. And then the same kid had this other one. It's a Beckett authenticated one. It's a John Smoltz autograph on a 2020 Topps Update Turkey Red card, but it's a authentic autograph, or at least Beckett says it is. I wasn't there. I'll have to take Beckett's opinion. They're more apt to be right than I would be. But that's the back. At that card show Saturday, I also picked up a couple of Batman cards with the black bat, but I didn't dig them back out of the binder to show them. But this week I'll include a eBay purchase. I've been thinking about some of the stars of sports that I liked and watched as a kid and or heard about all my life, and I've been thinking, maybe you ought to get an autograph card of them. And so this was a basketball player. It's legendary in Indiana, even though he wasn't born here. He was actually born in Tennessee, but he's a pretty good basketball player. Oscar Robertson, the Big O. Played college ball in Cincinnati. He would go on to play for the Cincinnati Royals in the NBA, and then eventually the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 2001 Upper Deck Legendary Signatures card. That's a label that Jeff over at A Fine Card Collector sent me the template so I could have them printed and cut them out for my Mag Pro labels. The logo there is one that Rob Cash Cards made for me, Rob over at Cash Cards. Designed to put on there to when he was talking about me, and I asked him if I could have it and use it, and he said, knock yourself out. So I did. So I got to thank Rob and Jeff on that. But I think that is it's pretty awesome of those two, and put it together on an awesome card. I saved the last card show pickup from Saturday to the last of the video today on purpose, because it's a card. When I seen it, I knew I was going to buy it. It's not an expensive card, but I knew I was going to buy it because of who it made me think of. And I didn't have one of this player in my collection, but I think I might have released one video at the time, and John over at 3D80s Kid and Floor Collectors channel was doing his 5 cards everybody should own, and having guests on to show 5 cards, and I was lucky enough to be on there with Ross from Ross Loves Cards, and Steve Miller from Rev Steve's channel. And Steve's favorite player was Manny Sanguillen, and I didn't have any Manny cards, but I knew I wouldn't be able to leave there without it. And I had a good thought of Rev Steve, and I'll probably put this card up where I can see it pretty often and be reminded of a good individual, and one that I think we all miss. Well, that's my Strongsville weekend recap. Didn't go to the Strongsville show. That recap was fast. Went to a local card show instead and showed off one eBay purchase. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.